Name a car brand back in the day that used to be really popular, but if you said it to a kid today, they'd have no idea what you're talking about.
The reason that I show you that video is honestly because it really spurred a topic that I've wanted to cover for some time now. Now, honestly, something that I find quite interesting is missteps that the current automotive industry is making that if they just knew a little bit of their own history, they could truly avoid. Now, it doesn't take somebody who knows a lot about automotive history to know that most automobile companies in the US have completely gotten rid of an economic line of vehicles. As far back as the late 1800s, most auto manufacturers had some sort of tiering when it came to pricing out their different models of vehicles, and that usually came with an economic base model, a medium class model, and then a high luxury brand. But honestly, since about 2015, most auto manufacturers have completely phased out any sort of a base model economic line. And I know most CEOs have gotten in front of a camera with a tear in their eye and told you that it is just impossible for them to produce an automobile for less than $40,000. And I'm sure they think that if they keep saying it long and loud, that eventually we'll probably start believing them. Maybe. But regardless of whose lips are actually flapping in front of the camera, I'm pretty sure we all know that the hand that is jammed quite firmly up the puppet's ass is that of the shareholder, who is flat convinced themselves, or at least their pocketbooks, that producing a cheap automobile just wouldn't be in their best interest. And the shareholder, who honestly doesn't understand the history and a lot of times doesn't necessarily understand the industry in which they hold shares, doesn't understand this one key thing about the economic line of vehicles. Yes, obviously, the economic line appeals to people of lesser means to give them a reliable source of transportation to get to wherever they need to go. But the economical brand used to also be the ground floor where young people used to be able to start their journey of brand loyalty from their first car to their last car. And now, who is the only one that can afford a new Ford anymore? Gen X, the last generation that actually could go out when they were young and purchase a reasonably priced economic Ford. That's right, by doing this, these companies have lost their best tool to build a new generation of brand loyal customers. What do you think?